What is up, guys? My name is Anime Chia here, and welcome back to my anime fans to a new video. I will be start doing reading descriptions if I can get my ass to read again, trying to get my education back up. But with that being said, this is nothing about me. This is called What If Deku Was Abandoned. Well, this is the story of the Dark Cowboy. I'll be seeing a link down in the descriptions of his his writing for his anime. He did not own the anime, so do I. I do not own Naruto or Naruto Paruto. I hope you enjoy a new world of Izuku Midoriya. New and Uchiha grows past the presence. Enjoy the video, like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you new, and peace out. Adios, amigos. Enjoy my reading. Izuku Midoriya, or known as Izuku, wakes up and he sees a beautiful blue sky with white light. Blonde, he starts standing up and seeing that he was laying down under a tree on a pinch of grass. Where the hell am I? Izuku was bringing out of his thoughts by seeing a villager and the destruction he's seen people. The legend in childhood. Playing it makes him smile. He also sees a grandstone face. How round me of immersion region more in Apocalypse. America. It's America. Jesus. They see the stones of the Hokage's faces. The first Hokage Hashirama. The second Hokage Tobirama. The third Hokage Hiruzen. The fourth Hokage Minato. The fifth Hokage Tsunade. The sixth Hokage Kakashi Hatake. The seventh Hokage Uzumaki Naruto. Izuku was brought out of his thought by a man applied to next to him. Who are you, and why are you doing here? What are you doing here? Izuku turned around to be met with a man who had a black hair and black eyes. He was wearing a black suit with a terrible neck. He was wearing strong armor with black scales. He was Itachi. I do not know. I realized knowing attention. Izuku stands the man's reasons. Raised his eyebrow. You do not know where you are here. The man questions, not believing Izuku. I am being serious, sir. I do not know. What am I doing here? I just woke up by the tree over there, he said, pointing to the tree he was under when he woke up. The man looks over to where he was pointing. He looked into Izuku's eyes to see if he was lying, and he couldn't tell that he was telling the truth. The man sighed in response. Okay, I believe you. Your eye says you are not lying, so I take you to the Hokage so they can figure out what to do with you, the man says as he brings with offers to the village. Izuku questions, running after him. What's your name? Izuku asks. The man name is Itachi Uchiha. Yours? Itachi asks. Izuku, mine just Izuku, he says, changing himself. He feels like his mother abandoned him, so he's not going to be using his last name no more. Itachi raised his eyebrow. No last name, he questions. Izuku just stood his head. No, and Itachi said, change, seeing the pain Spanish in his eyes. What the hell happened to this kid? He asks. Time skip. Izuku and Itachi in arriving at the doors of the Hokage's office. Knock on the door. You hear a sound, and that hear a foot coming in. Itachi opens the door, and Izuku saw three people in the room. One was a man with long black hair. Clovers his eyes. He was wearing a black cartridge and had a sword support his side. He had a cold visual emotions presence. His name was Sasuke Uchiha. The second was a man with black hair into a high ponytail, and had a pointy brown to the head, black eyes, and had this lazy aura about him. Remind me of Aizawa Sensei, Izuku thought. And that third man was still at a long desk with a bunch of paperwork showing him. He had short blonde hair, blue eyes, and three whisker marks on the side of his cheeks. He had this warm and cloning around about him. He was Naruto Uzumaki. Itachi, what is it? And was the boy there with you? The blonde pointed at. I was out for a walk. When I found him, he said he just appeared here, and he does not know where he is. He says, and the name is Izuku, no last name, Itachi says. The blonde put his hand on his chin, thinking, do you know what even the land you to be being brown? Here, the lazy man says in a covert voice. Izuku looks down at the ground and grabs his hand in anger. The other seems to notice. Took notice on how his mood changed to bash of a important question. That's all knew something was wrong. Ichigo unbound his fingers and took a deep breath and looked up at the people in the room. Izuku then went out about how his friends abandoned him, how they were never true his friends. He also explained about his world, how quirks worked, and how he was part of the 20% that did not have a quirk. Only Izuku was done explaining. He couldn't see the blonde hair man, looking at a red key of aura that scared Izuku. How could they do this to you and your mentor? You only wanted to be a hero, to save people. This just a business. The man then calmed down. When he felt a hand on his shoulder, he looks over to see the man with a black cloak pointing his hand on his shoulder. Always the name Naruto Uzumaki, the seventh Hokage, the blonde-haired man says. The name's Sasuke Uchiha, the clever man says. Everyone then looks over at the other guy, who just sighed with his hand in his pocket. Shikamaru Nara, he says. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. I had to do something. I am back. I'm sorry, happy kid, but the big question is, why are you here? How would a point just pull out of nowhere here like that? Sasuke questions when reasons his hand on the hilt of the sword. As the ground were thinking, they were both out of their thoughts by a old man appearing in the man of nowhere of the middle of the room. He had below brown hair and pointing brows. He had purple eyes with rims a part of them, and he was wandering with a aura. Sasuke noticed. Sasuke and Naruto eyes widen. Hagoromo, Naruto questions, staring from his chair, with his hands on his desk. He was indefinite. What you doing here, sir? Sasuke asks respectfully the old man. Just checking. Well, I'm the reason this young man is here. Hagoromo says, pointing over at Izuku. Everyone eyes widen. Why did you bring me here, sir? Izuku speak up. Everyone then turns their attention to Hagoromo, who just sighed in response. How a very of a great comet comes to you, your world. I do not know how it happens, but it's going to be happening. I do not know when, but it will happen. So look for the most hurted, invisible for your world, that I could find for you. A summoner you here so you couldn't learn about chakra, Hagoromo says, shocking everyone in the room. He then turns his attention to Naruto. I will agree accepting it if you in some other world wonder train him. I will also be bringing back Hashirama Senju to train him with wood release, and Tobirama Senju to train him with water release. Hagoromo then turns his attention over to Sasuke. I will be giving him the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, as well as the Rinnegan, so you can train him with those. Hagoromo says, shocking everyone. I would very pleasant if you will train him, because I sin greatness with him, and he will be the one to save his world from complete destruction. Hagoromo says with a brow which shocks everyone will train him. Sir, we make him be the best damn shinobi there ever was, Naruto says with a smile. Hagoromo then brings over Naruto and Sasuke to their other side of the room, speaking privately. Okay, two things. Since this comes will be the bring his world, we'll even see him also going to be making him the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails. Naruto are with helping him be best friend the Ten Tails, Hagoromo says, and Naruto's nodded with that dormant look on his face. Hagoromo then sighed, looking his kid being thought a lot in his life. Can you do me one more favor? Can you introduce him to your kids, as well as that some other people in the village, so he cannot feel out of place and he can feel like this is his true friends and a true family, Hagoromo asks. The two shinobis, Naruto and Sasuke, look at each other and nod. You can continue on us, Sasuke says in his untremoled voice. Hagoromo smiled and he said goodbye to everyone in dismay. Alright, everyone. This will be ending the video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new. If you want to, I can go on with the second part of the video. But you know what? I have more than another training to do, so I should come on because this is not that long. Izuku was out in, well, fuck, fine. I will be doing What If Naruto Was Abandoned. This will be part 2, and enjoy the video. Izuku went out in the training field. Actually, sorry, skip all that. Sorry about this. I'm gonna have to post this video later. Not this video I'm recording on right now. I will be posting part 3 later tomorrow, since I'm tired and I don't want to post another video today. Blah, blah, blah. With that being said, I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, look at this. Right there, By who exactly? This is what I'm reading. The Banishment of Uchiha. The Banishment of Uchiha. I can do another thing. If you want to comment down below, what should I read next? How should I go with it? How should it goes? This will be Naruto Training Part 3. So I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you new and enjoy the what if. Not what if Deku was abandoned. Peace out, anime fans. Anime chill. Out. Bye.